a number. There isn't one significant thing, really. There are a number of things that I suppose are touching because they've taken years to plan, you know. I felt really strongly that the company, that the organisation that we created needed to have a heart or a spirit and needed to be good for people. That's the essential way, to listen to our people and our customers and just work out what people want and do something about it. And we also talk about doing things well, working together and supporting each other and looking after each other. And those three things are really very important as well. We've built the cancer centre, and almost without knowing it was being done. And everybody pulled together. And you know, the capital team, the FM team, the engineering team, the finance team. It's a project that across the whole of Essentia. And then when you go in there now and you look at it and you see people being treated for cancer in a nice place, and you can see the things that we planned, you know, the linear accelerators on the second floor, and nice big airy reception, and a nice big table for people to go and sit when they check in, and it's not formal, it's like us, it's nice.
The motivation behind the project was to ensure that we were delivering cancer pathways in a better way. At the moment, or at the time, we were delivering cancer services in 13 different locations across 8 different buildings, and we obviously wanted to bring together cancer services into one building, and we started work on the project some 10 years ago. And the sheer joy of watching the first patient walk through the front door on the 26th of September was just amazing. It made everything and all the hard work of the whole team worthwhile. The specific design, patients have been very much a part of leading on the design and supporting us in the design process. And one of the things that was said in the very early stages from a patient was the fact that they didn't like going underground. They didn't like going down into the basement, into bunkers, into an area which was, you know, dark and felt kind of airless to them. And wouldn't it be nice if we could actually put all of the Linac machines above ground?
So the thing that we're blessed with here in Essentia is a lot of very committed and really, really good people. Having a good idea and a lot of energy would go nowhere if you weren't with people that could deliver things and support you and believe in you. And that's something I'm blessed with here, and that's why it works.
The information governance team had a really difficult case. Part of what that team does is process requests for information. So there was a request for information made under the Data Protection Act. Because of the complexity of that case, we needed to disclose 24,000 pages worth of information. Not all of the information was relevant to the people making the application, so there needed to be some redaction. The IG team would not have been able to do this by themselves. So the information security team helped, the health records team helped, the RA team helped. We worked at weekends, we worked at nights, we had people starting at 6, people going home at 9. What it showed me is that we really are a team that supports each other, and it's never a situation, well, that's not my job, I'm not helping with that. Everybody was just doing their bit.
I mean, there's an enormous amount of personal energy goes into Essentia, the idea, making it work. It's highly unconventional. And sometimes in conventional organisations like the NHS and Guy's St Thomas's, doing something that is unconventional can be difficult. And you have to make it happen. And it takes a lot of hard work and a lot of personal energy to move things on.
We don't just help with training or deliver training. We're here to help with the transformation of a department or a new clinical system. We also have a dedicated Microsoft team, which is not very common among the NHS. So we go out and we meet staff and we engage and we find out their level of skills, and by learning and gathering this information, we're then able to provide training courses that help staff move forward in their careers. Our mission statement within the department is it's our job to help you do your job. One exciting thing that we're going to end on with this year is we're offering our first webinar, and this is open across the country to different NHS trusts around the UK, and we're going to be exploring our COLF, our online learning solutions. So we're moving forward in a great positive way into 2017, and I think it's going to be a good year for us.
Essentia is not just a company, it's not just a means of making money and doing well commercially. It's three things. It's to make a financial contribution to GSTT, it's to develop our people, and it's to make a positive material social difference. And it's doing all those things. So commercially it's doing really well. We're hitting all our targets in GSTT. I think we're one of the success stories of GSTT.
It's a quite interesting project actually. So I think it's a very challenging project comparing to all the other projects we've done so far. I learned quite a lot because UV is quite new to us, and it's good for me and my team and all my team leaders and the staff. It was a great knowledge for all of us to learn how the UV works and then the efficiency of the service. Even if you don't use the UV for all the infections, we do use for certain infection, and it does take the pressure out of the VHP, and we can manage the service efficiently.
We had a catastrophic failure of the CHP at St Thomas, so we put an engine in 2009. Yeah, the engine itself will save around about £60,000 to £70,000 a month, and an extra £50,000 or so in winter months. So in total it's about £1 million worth a year.
So the dream was to create an organisation that did all the right things, and now we've done it.